Good morning, viewers. So this is Usha, Assistant Professor in SRIT. So today I'm before all you for representing the main wing of NSRIT, or in fact, it is the main wing of any engineering college. So I'm just representing the training and placements of NSRIT. So before going into this session, I just wanted to tell you once again that we have been in the Facebook live stream since 2 days. So we had a series of events and series of live streaming which is going on the Facebook with respect to different wings of NSRIT, and also with introduction and creating awareness among the viewers as well as the parents and the students who are watching the Facebook of NSRIT. So I welcome you all. So I actually yesterday I have taken a session of industry institute engagement. So I wanted to continue with the same zeal with the TP also, which is training and placements. So yesterday when I was talking about the industry relations with the institutions, I have also mentioned the placements are also one of the streams that maintains the industry relation with the institution maintains the relation with industries. So apart from the trainings, the internships for skill development and product development and other aspects of one credit course, we are also related to the industries for placements. So when I say industries, again, I wanted to point out, I'm talking about both the software and the core companies. So I wanted to give a few basic insights or a few glimpses of the wing called training and placement. So training and placement of NSRIT is being headed by a full-time placement officer who is Mr. Dr. Verma sir. So he is the main pillar of the training and placement wing, and he is being assisted by 5 more faculty members. So these faculty members are also been full-time coordinators and full-time working with the placement wing in order to hold on, or in order to conduct the activities with the placement and training. So, and also we have department-wise coordinators. So each department would be having a training and placement coordinator where they would be taking care of the list of the students, the number of backlogs, the percentages of the students, like eligibility criteria and all those things they'll be looking after with each and every department. So we have a department wise coordinators also who are being coordinating with the main wing of training and placement. So the main motto of training and placement in an SRIT, or in fact with any engineering college, or in fact with any graduation college, is to reach the ultimate goal, which is the basic goal of any student or any parent, whoever is pursuing their graduation, is to get the job. And moreover, getting the job inside the campus or within the graduation period or within their study period is more expected thing that is being observed in any parent as well as the student. So when I say getting a job or getting placed in any company in the campus or along with their graduation is being looked into very keenly by most of the parents and students, because once we go out of the campus, the competition of the various kinds of students will come into picture. So in the outer world, if you see every year, there are some lakhs of graduates coming out of their study, coming with their graduation for the jobs and other careers what they wanted. So student is generally thinking that he would be getting a job inside the campus would be easier when compared to getting a job after going out of the campus. So this is the main motto that we look into any parent or any student while he's entering the graduation itself. So we had taken that particular motto as the main motto of our TPE section of NSRIT. So when a student is entering into the campus in his first year, so we actually take the input statistics, like how the student is, like what is the input levels of the student, and all these statistics will be working out in the first year and second year of the student. So in the same pattern, we along with the department coordinators, we also motivate the set of students to get the awareness, or we just educate them that what is the level of eligibility, or what are the expectations of the industries, or what are the expectations that they should have while they are going for any interview or any placement, in fact. So this awareness we are actually creating in the student while he is in the second year. So we take some specific sessions where we will be educating them regarding their percentages, like what is the minimum percentage that they have to get, what are the minimum eligibilities that they are expected to be placed into a job. So this, along with the other parameters, it is the other parameter in the sense, it is actually whenever a company is coming for a placement to NSRIT, they basically look into different levels of scrutiny of the student. So what they do is, they actually, some of the companies, mostly they'll have 2 to 3 rounds of interviews and 2 to 3 rounds of scrutinies before taking the student into the job. So what are those levels in the sense of, some people, like most of the people, they'll give a written test. They just wanted the students to have a written test. Once the written test is done, then the student will be sent to an interview or a group discussion, then to the technical interview, and then to the HR round. And after that, the student, if still they are happy with the student will be placed. So whenever this particular process is being expected from any industry for placement, so we should be in a position that we should make our students ready for all those levels of scrutiny. So as a part of the TP, which is a training and placement, we also have CRT, which is campus recruitment training. So for this campus recruitment training, we have 2 to 3 dedicated faculty members who are actually working with training the students as a part of the timetable, daily timetable or weekly timetable. So we have made it mandatory for any year. In fact, it is from the second year, because the students are generally entering into their core departments from the second year. So in the second year, we are actually making a few things mandatory in the timetable, like soft skills, like QA, which is quantitative aptitude. So these two we are actually inculcating into the timetable, where for a week, more than 2 to 3 sessions would be taken for the second year students. And these sessions would be followed by mock tests, where these mock tests would be both online as well as offline. The student will be assessed for these mock tests, on these mock tests. So the teachers, what they teach in the timetable or the class, are mostly related to the scrutiny that every industry would do before selecting the student into their particular company. So those particular, when I say quantitative aptitude, if the quantitative aptitude is nothing but their reasoning skills, like logical skills, reasoning, and other things, they are actually teaching them in the classroom. They are assessing the students based on those topics what they have taught in the class. So student will be practicing those particular things in the classes. So generally when we give a QA session, it will be of continuous 2 hours. So it is 2 hours in the sense that some of its 2 hours time would be taken for the explanation of the topics, and the remaining part would be the practical session that the student have to work on the actual quantitative aptitude questions. So this we have made mandatory. So along with this, we also have sessions on soft skills, which includes the group discussions, then the interview patterns, like how a student should be dressed, or how a student should look at the particular interviewer, or how a student should have his posture, or how a student have to talk, and when to talk, what to talk. All these things we will be teaching in the soft skills. So as a part of, as I said, for quantitative aptitude, we have the assessment through mock tests. For the interview or the soft skills also, we have certain sessions where we will be putting multidisciplinary students into group discussions. Then we'll be putting mock interviews, like we'll be taking a few company representatives or company trainers. We take them as interviewers, and we just train our students how to attend to a mock test, mock interviews, and how to attend to the main interview, and all these differences would be teaching them. So we also teach the student how to present himself in a technical interview round, and how to talk or how to express himself in a HR round. So all these differences, we are actually educating the student, and also we are actually providing the awareness to the student so that he would crack all those levels, or he would get scrutinized, or he would get selected from all the levels, and he would get the job of that particular company. So this is all what we do as a pre-placement training for all of our students. It is irrespective of their eligibility. So once they enter into this third year in the sense that is 8, maybe 3-1 or 3-2, we just change a little patterns. Like we initially we teach the student about the basic explanations, like communication, grammars, then we have the reasoning, the logical reasoning, the aptitude, and all these things we'll teach in the second years. Then along with this, we are also giving the summer internship training, in the sense the technical training also we are giving. So once he finishes the second year, he would be entering into the third year, where the trainings would be continuing, the technical trainings will be continuing. But when it comes to the training and placement trainings, all the CRT or campus recruitment trainings, we just take it to one more level ahead. Now we will actually make the student more confident by making him sit into the online interviews, or we make them understand, or we make them present a few topics, technical topics in the classroom. We make a certain students into a group, and we want them to have a group discussion. And also we also inculcate the general thinking in the student by asking them to attend to the live sessions of few topics, like running the latest topics on various websites called, for example, it can be Brute, or some kind of Times of India websites. We just ask them to go through those websites, and we ask them to come up with a new topic or a latest topic. So on that, we'll ask them to go in a group discussion, and we ask them to help each other in order to get into that particular training session. So in the third year, we make them more confident. So then when they enter the 3-2, the campus recruitments actually starts. So then we are actually concentrating these students, or we are making actually these students to sit with the more professional trainers. In the sense, we have a set of companies where they'll be training the students for the full time inside the campus as well as online. So we inculcate those trainers, or we combine those trainers to our students. So these trainers, they are actually the professional trainers. what they teach and what they talk to the student, everything is from the point of the company's placement. So they more concentrate on all the main things. Like for example, if the student is in 3-2, the trainers would be expecting them to know about coding. So coding should be expected from the student. And they also conduct some mock tests through online. And they also ask the students to attend to the trainings online. So trainers, the professional trainers, what they are concentrating more on is the students' eligibility to crack those tests. So by this time, we are actually making the student ready for the placement. So once the 3-2 has started, the professional trainers are into picture. The student is more into the tests rather than into learning. So he'll be going into tests. Then from the tests, he'll be learning what he has to improve more, or what he has to learn in order to achieve the placement goal. So this is what is happening in NSRIT till the placement starts. So once a placement is started, the students will be ready for the interviews. So those interviews will go on. Students will be sent with a set of companies. So whenever, if we see our actual statistics, there are students who have got more than 2 offers also. So, and also we have the highest package of 10 lakhs per annum. And on an average, we have a package of 4.1 lakhs per annum. So we are actually in the last year, 21-22, academic year 21-22, we had almost reached a goal of 500 plus placements with NSRIT. And now we are actually racing into 600 plus of placements. So we are very happy to announce that. And also we are more confident enough that we could make our students get placed in all kinds of companies. So once a placement is done, we are also having a talent incubating center where the students will be actually trained on the logic, or trained on their codings, or the products of the actual companies who have placed them. For example, if I say Infosys, so Infosys has selected a set of students. So they provide some particular post-placement product-oriented trainings to them. Or sometimes they also ask the student to work on the projects related to the company. So what we do is we have provided an incubator center, talent incubating center. So there we actually provide the workspaces to the students who have placed with the companies. So they work there in the campus for the actual company who have placed them. So we actually wanted to tell that we give the freedom to the student to work with the company even before entering into the particular company. So in order to achieve all this, we wanted a proper support. We also can say, or I can proudly say that we have that particular proper support of infrastructure. So we have laboratories, we have the seminar halls, or the conference halls where more than 300 people can be allocated. And also we have a proper support system in the infrastructure to allow the students to explore many things. So as yesterday in my session of IIE, I already have mentioned about the product development activities that are going on in the campus. So that includes the design space, maker space. Similarly, for the software also, we have a number of laboratories where 300 people can be accommodated into one laboratory to work on their projects, and also to work on their skill to be developed. So all these activities are being supported by our management, and also with the help of our directors and all other higher officials. We are very happy that we are able to reach the targets. And the motto and the main theme behind NSRIT is always target based. That is, we put a target and we plan for the target, and also we reach the target. So with this, I wanted to sign off. So before signing off, I would like to show the a little glimpses, or in the sense, I wanted to show a few flyers of what placements we actually do. So let me just share it. So this is from the year 2021 academic year. If you see, these are the present job offers that we have offered for the students in the name of the wing called Training and Placement. So here we have the actual very big companies where they are Infosys, Wipro, then TCS we have, Capgemini we have, and other core companies like Voltech we have. Then we are also into many other core companies and as well as software companies. And this is the actual statistic that we wanted to show. And also you can see there are 10 lakhs per annum offers in MNC, and we have the list of companies who have offered and the number of placements that happened in the each company also listed here. So we actually create a platform in such a way that the student, as already I told you, the student would be choosy in getting what company he want. So in the sense, we are making the students ready for all the companies that comes for the placement. And also we are making the student to look at his choice, look at his probability of getting a good job. Or as I said, there are some students who have already got more than 2-3 offers in that particular academic year. So he can be choosy in selecting where to go, which company to be opted for, and all these things. So this is actually the talent incubation center, what I have told just now. So we are having these companies who are already working with those talent incubation center. So we have a set of students working in this particular talent incubation center for their product development. Also, they are also working on their post-placement projects and also post-placement trainings. So we are the truly industry-driven autonomous college. And as I say industry-driven, so I'm talking about all the trainings as well as the placement. So with this, I wanted to sign off. This is Usha, Assistant Professor, EEE Department in SRIT. Thank you.